Hello again, BookTube. So this is my second video and it's a review of Wuthering Heights. I apologise again for the camera quality. I'm having to record this on my phone as I need to get a new camera really. So yeah, this is my copy of Wuthering Heights. It's the Penguin Classics edition by Emily Bronte. It's very dogged and worn and is full of annotations because this is my A-level literature copy. So yeah, I don't usually enjoy classic fiction, but this is one of my favourite books of all time, and it follows the characters of Catherine and Heathcliff, who are the love interest, and they are not how you'd expect them to be. Catherine is very wild and impulsive, whereas Heathcliff is an orphan boy who's adopted by the family, so technically he's her stepbrother. In a sort of way, but it's not really made that obvious, and at that time I don't think it was quite so scandalous. I mean, it may have been, I may be wrong, but yeah, this book has like an intro, which is actually really interesting, and that's written by Lucasta Miller, who's author of the Bronte myth. I had to just look that up on the back, but yeah, then the narrative in this story is a multi-narrative, but mainly a dual narrative between Nellie and Lockwood. Sorry, get my finger right in the way of the lens. Yeah, so it's a dual narrative between Nellie and Lockwood, and Nellie is the maid, or Catherine's old maid, and Lockwood is the new tenant of a particular house in the book. And Heathcliff is the landlord, so he's introduced to Heathcliff but as an adult. So the book begins in the present day, so with them being adults, but Nellie goes back to discover Heathcliff and Catherine's past together for Mr. Lockwood, and that's the middle section of the book, and then the end section goes back to the present where we see the end result of their relationship together. So yeah, as I said, I don't really usually enjoy classic fiction. Emily Bronte is an exceptionally good writer, and the story is really engaging. It's quite interesting. There's quite a lot of, it's quite dark romance. It's very gothic, and it's Victorian Gothic basically. And I just fell in love with it reading it. And because I studied it for A-level, we did it for about a year, and I think I'm the only one that still likes it out of the entire class of about 20 of us. So yeah, my novel is torn to pieces and written all throughout with post-it notes everywhere. So yeah, I love the new editions of this. I think they're amazing. The fabric hardcovers look really nice, but this means a lot to me, this copy, because it was what got me through my A-levels. So yeah, that's my review on Wuthering Heights, sort of. I haven't read it in a long time, but it's typical of classic fiction. It's very similar to the way which Jane Austen writes, because it's a similar time. So some people might not enjoy, some people don't enjoy classic fiction at all, and usually I'm not one for reading it quickly, but I could read this in a day. So yeah, that's my take on Wuthering Heights. Feel free to comment below on your opinions of it, whether they're good or bad. I haven't really heard many bad reviews for Wuthering Heights, but I'd be interested to hear your opinions if you do think it's bad. I'll be doing more reviews in future that really kind of won't be classical fiction. It'll be mainly fantasy, young adult fiction, but the odd curveball we've thrown in there, like Wuthering Heights. And I may do a review on Carlo Tessini's books, so The Kite Runner, A Thousand Splendid Suns, and the Mountain's Echo. I think that's what it's called. I always get the name muddled up, but yeah, I'll be doing a few reviews, hopefully while back home, because Kite Runner was another novel I studied for A-level. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you found it useful, and if you do decide to read it, be sure to let me know how you get on with it, and yeah, have a good day wherever you are. Yeah, thanks for watching.